Good morning. I ran away from the hospital for 5 minutes. See something there. Yeah, that's better. I had to run down the gas station. Oh. So they're moving her out of ICU this afternoon. They've already confirmed that. Just waiting for a bed upstairs. Whether it's going to be on the 5th floor or the 6th floor, they don't know. I'm hoping the 6th, because I'm hoping they get she gets her CNA she had before back. That girl she's a good kid. I even told her Monday when they wanted to do surgery, and boys told them no and all that. And this girl, her name's Leandra, came in after and she said, "I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself." I was talking to her ICU nurse this morning, told them what happened. She said she can see both sides of it. I honestly can't too. The necrotizing fasciitis can be lethal in the heartbeat, apparently. That's what Lori's got. She thought she was funny. It must be the pain meds. So I thought she was funny just before I came outside. So my back's gonna start hurting. She, "You need to go home for a while." I'm like, "No, I don't frickin' think so." I think not. I know last night or just afternoon I went into the ICU, she looked white as a sheet. Today she got color, blood pressure normal. Last night her heart rate was up. It was kind of freaking me out a bit. Today she seems a lot better. I'm gonna double check, but I think they pretty much got a disinfection pretty well out. Friday they're gonna dig down for more debridement. And I think that he says he told me something yesterday about closing up the wound on her butt and trying to redo that. They put on her notes that she can try to get him to get out of a chair, and the nurse, ICU nurse and I on the phone looking at each other like, "Yeah, okay, how? Physically, how? Her bones will hold it, but she has no muscle left." I mean, doing the muscle I can't pronounce the word right. Atrophy or what do we call it? And what he had the surgery to remove yesterday. Yeah, that option's going to be a little bit. That is going to take a little bit before that happens. I told him when they get her back upstairs in her room, I'm going to go to work for a little bit. But she does not like it. She's not a fan of the hospital food, except for the chicken tenders. She likes their chicken tenders. I tried some last night, they weren't bad. Depending on what time I wasn't paying attention. I thought this guy in front of me. But depending on what time they bring her upstairs, I'm gonna go get it back to Rogerville and get Ash and have Ash make a steak. And then bring it back here. All depends what times they bring her upstairs. She seems to be in a better mindset today, which is a plus. That's a lot of the battle right there. I will say one thing: they've done a lot of work on her. The sort of doctor yesterday said he's never seen an infection this bad. I don't think anybody has, honestly. I really don't think anybody ever has. The ICU nurse was saying this morning, her cousin-in-law had gotten this necrotizing fasciitis, and his toe, and within 24 hours, I had to take his leg right off. Now, where are we going to park? I usually park back there. I'll move the car later. But it is going to be a long road back. Which is, as long as she survives, I'm not worried about how long it's going to take. Guess I'm going to do a little walking again this morning. That's right, I'll get a new Pokestop. That's all I've been doing in the basement. When she sleeps, I play Pokemon Go. But otherwise, I think she's doing better than she has been. I'm the clown that watches everything, pays more attention. I mean, somebody, I think it was a resident, came in last night and he saw the picture and looked at me and said, so did I. It'd be kind of funny, and I told them, I explained to them, I've seen every picture, almost every picture they've taken. I've seen her knee, her hip, all of it. The doctors even yesterday was trying to explain to me some of the things I was looking at. Most of what I knew, but some of what I didn't. But that's the update. I guess after lunch, when I figure I'll move her upstairs. I was picking up. I think her name's Cassie. I don't remember. Nurse this morning said, "Well, we're gonna take the ICU nurse upstairs." Okay, and the girl's like, "I work upstairs. I came downstairs for a reason." Because that one nurse for usually 6-7 patients, and the night before last one was one nurse for 9 patients. So, but I will say one thing: I'm not a fan of hospitals. I don't think anybody is. But these people have been beyond awesome. I told West Point, because Dr. West Point, why I'm not a fan of doctors, he pretty much had the same bad attitude. Why didn't you do it? See, when my mother was alive, she had a doctor up in Gales Ferry, Connecticut. I literally open-handed smacked her in the back of the head. I've asked myself every time I think about it, why the fuck didn't I put that son of a bitch to the wall? Hindsight, I wish I would have. And when she's in Florida, when everything went personal down, some yahoo, I don't remember who it was, some kind of doctor was on her case, started bad mouthing her and the whole family, and didn't know I was standing there listening. Oops. So that's when my faith in doctors went down to the tubes. By the rule, something goes wrong with me, I just do it myself. But I'll tell you what. These kids that are going to learn, they need to learn some mannerisms. So they'll learn it. But West Point and the other one, who's ironically the Air Force, he said, "How'd you know that?" I said, "Doc, yeah. You're going to work on her. I'm going to know everything I can find out about you." But they're both in their 60s, and they're actually good. Their personalities, I like West Point. So, now just waiting to get her back upstairs. She thinks I'm going home. As I told her, I'll go home one night, tell me I can't stay. And for 3.5 weeks, that ain't been the case. Since April 20th. And she goes into rehab, which that's no question about it. That's a fact that's happening. I know. Then I'm gonna have to take her back to the house. Don't even ask what I'm thinking about doing. You gotta realize we're not, unless we got in an argument, which is very rare, we don't spend really much time apart. See, she's not just my better half, she's also my best friend. And that's the thing. Any point. And I found that all the floors we've been on, when I asked for hot water for my coffee, they've been awesome. They really have been. So, on that note, I'm gonna sit and finish one donut. When I get back in, I'll upload this. We're all in this together. Every one of us. Somebody put a comment up that I created this family. No, I didn't. I think God did. That's where I'll give the credit to. Oh. I do have one thing I want to ask. If there's any drawbacks to this whole thing, it's her hair has become a big matted mess in the back. Anybody got any ideas how to get that straightened out besides cutting it? I mean, it's one big mat. Because for a while we couldn't even move her. It just hurt too much. So, anybody's got ideas, let me know. But no, but otherwise I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, love you, God bless, bye.